This is big stuff because it's been this, really all of the components of Amazon's business are kind of a black box. They're really reluctant to break down anything, specifically unit costs, number of customers, and how even Prime shipping is supposed to work.
Yeah, it's amazing how little we know actually about how Amazon makes money. So what they disclosed the last few days in a 77-page annual report was the revenue that they generate from subscriptions to its digital businesses, including things like Prime.
So what do we learn?
So we learned that they generated more than $6 billion last year from various subscription services. And if you do some estimates about the percentage of that is from the $99 or so annual fee to Prime and the amount of money that people are paying for Prime, it seems like Prime probably has about 65 to 70 million customers globally. Which is, interesting. Again, that's a number that we don't really know, though there have been estimates out there over the years.
Now you said $6 billion, but that's just the membership. It doesn't show you how much those Prime members are spending. Right. And that's the other great mystery, right? Which is, they go through all this trouble to get Prime members. We expect, all of us who analyze their business model, that those people will spend more, but we only know it through surveys and stuff. We don't really know.
Yeah, this is just so like Amazon, right, that even when they disclose a number finally, it just raises more questions than it answers. And you're right, we don't know the lifetime value of a Prime shopper versus the non-Prime shoppers on Amazon. And more importantly, we don't know how much those people cost Amazon, right? Because two-day shipping is not free. It's free to the customer, but not to Amazon.
We do know about shipping losses, right? They give us shipping losses every quarter and with every earnings report every quarter and annually. But we also don't know the churn rate. So we don't know how long people stay with that business. So it really is hard to tell. Of that $4 billion, it's about $6 billion. It's about 4% of revenues. Yep. We don't know how many of those people are going to just keep paying every year, and though maybe their marketing costs go down at some point, or maybe the opposite.
Exactly. It's this problem with Amazon that the only people who know are inside of Amazon, and we're not really going to get a glimpse into that. But I do feel like Amazon's not dumb, right? And Prime they've said this is one of the 3 pillars of our business, and they wouldn't be investing so much money in getting Prime members if it wasn't beneficial to Amazon in the long run.
We've got a chart on shipping costs right there.
Yeah, the shipping costs, as a percentage of revenue, it's continued to go up. I believe it was 12%.
Yeah, but it hasn't got a lot worse. It's one of the things I track in my model.
Creeping up.
But and sometimes it might reflect more sort of rising gas prices or things like that in any given quarter. But it does raise a question. If you've got an Amazon Prime member who buys more stuff, then the shipping losses might get greater, even as the top line gets better. And you heard Heath Terry in the first block of the show talking about cash conversion rates, where it's not a business designed to make profit, but it is a business designed to create cash. And it is certainly doing that in excise amounts.
Yes, exactly. that is the one thing that Amazon is very good at. They have, very tiny profit margins, but they are quite good at converting.
And the TV shows are good.
TV shows are good and getting better.
Do you have a favorite on Amazon?
I was a big fan of, I'm going to blank on it, a British television series. Nope.
See, I'm watching Man in the High Castle. It's good stuff. And the next season of Bosch coming up soon.
Okay.
Check it out. Share over day.